Welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. To get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's in the clear. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The handoff. It's Miller. Finds room at the 30. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to fair catch this. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The Sooners and the Crimson Tide, a rematch of a very memorable game last time. Oklahoma had a brutal year, coming off some tough losses, but they circled the wagons. They played really inspired at home, and Alabama just didn't show up, Kirk. It was a crushing loss for their playoff chances. They put 3 on the board. That's it.
Yeah, just another reminder of what makes college football so unpredictable. Alabama was starting to build some momentum and looking like they would be a team that would be destined to make it into the playoff. And of all games, to show up flat just didn't look inspired against Oklahoma, who was having a down year. They caught the Sooners looking to make their season with a landmark win, and the Sooners capitalized on that and just ruined any hopes of a playoff for Alabama.
To throw, it's Mateer. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Breaks into open space. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings...
Here he goes. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. Let's stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Trying to find room. It's Miller. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He'll hand it off. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No huddle now for the offense. To throw, it's Russell. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle, it's Cuevas. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Fights through a tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And the returner will be brought down. The first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'll run it to the left. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Movement at the second level of defense now. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. That's really where we are. Anymore with Alabama, you just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, tied.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now in the 25. And the runner takes off to his right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen and be short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Grabbed by the receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Trying to find some room. It's Miller. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They bring the punter onto the field now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And this one marked down at the 20. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Gonna run it. It's Ott. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Back to pass. It's Russell. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Alabama comes up the line quickly. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? But again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. Breaks into the clear. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run, but pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Losing 6. 2nd down going up.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives him a chance. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
From inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down. We're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They bring him down after a short gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle, it's Miller. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
That's caught. It's Miller. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Back to throw. It's Russell. Catch made on the out route. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. To the air, it's Russell. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Got it inside the 15. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's hot.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Past the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Mateer. It's an out route. The catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Sooners. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. Line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Leaning on the run game here. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Back to throw. It's Russell. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
this, when things were looking bleak, Chris, the defense comes up with a momentum-changing interception, and they set themselves up with the opportunity to take the lead back, and this time maybe for good.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Pulls it in. It's Burks. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Burks. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Well, hold to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Makes the grab. It's Tatum. And he'll be brought down.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but it's got to remember, they got to go quick.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Second down and goal upcoming.
Ready? Set.
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Ncaa. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every